Greeting to all of you from AstroTransit Software. Today I am going to give you the first demo of this software. This is one of the most advanced software which covers KP, Nadi as well as Bhaskaran Paddhati. Today I am going to take this example of marriage. This is the Prashna chart which I am taking. The question was asked about the marriage on 19th December 2005 at Mumbai. The place of judgment again here is Mumbai. You can have all the coordinates. You can also select the different coordinates if you want, right? And you can always rotate the kundali to different houses. That means for the first house or the fifth house or ninth house or 11th house. Here the prashna came from the person himself. So it is the self, that is house number 1. He has given me the number 40, that is the random number. He asked me the question regarding the marriage. So this particular software gives you the different events by which you can do the analysis. Here the analysis has to be done on the marriage. So I click on the marriage. We have here saved about more than 40 to 50 analysis of different events. You can select any event. For example, you can select for job. You can also select for health. You can also select for children. You can also select for success in legal appeal, right? You can add event. You can delete event. You can change the event. You can also edit the connecting houses. You can edit the negative houses, positive houses. So that I will tell you later on. But here, for example, he has asked me the question regarding marriage. The place of judgment is Mumbai. The time for judgment is 6th of January 2007. The time is 4 p.m. in the 4 p.m. So we cast the Horary chart. So you can see here all the details. Here you have the birth Rashi chart. Here you have the Namansha chart, Bhav chart, transit Rashi chart. What is the position right now? The Lagna is here Pisces. You can change the chart to whatever format you want. You can change it to your South Indian chart. One chart if you wish, or all the charts if you wish. You can change it to the South Indian chart. You can also again take it back. And even if you want, you can change it to the East Indian chart. Here you have the change. For example, here the birth, Bhava and Namansha chart is being shown. You can change it to South Indian. You can change it to East Indian. That is also possible. Anyway, I will take up one by one all the aspects. First most important thing is about the question. The question here is regarding the marriage. So before that, let us see that what all information we have on this top screen. You have the birth time ruling planets, which is most essentially required in case of KP. You have the casting time or RP, which you can change if you wish, right? For example, here from here you can change 2007 was the RP time. You can change it to the current time also. You can get it from the map also. You can change the location as well. You can change the kundali as well. All these things are you can able to do that. You can also change the events from here if you wish. Now this is the complete snapshot it is giving here on the landing screen. You have the Vimshotri Dasha. All the dashas are there, including Dasha, Bhukti, Antara, Shukshma. For example, here you can change it further. You can make it change if you want up to the, let us say, up to Dasha Bhukti you can do that, or if you want to go further to Antara you can do that. Now you have the lordship also given. For example, the first house lord is Jupiter, and in the Rashi it is in the 8th house. In the Bhava chart it is in the 7th house. In the transit it is in the 9th house, right? In the transit it is in the 9th house. In Navansha it is in the 4th house. You can see here It is in the 4th house. So what does this mean? It is giving you a complete snapshot what you actually want, right, for the prediction. Similarly, if you want to see the Vedic aspect, that is also possible. For example, if suppose in KP we take into consideration the Punarfu dosh. So is there any Punarfu dosh? For example, if suppose moon is aspected, moon is conjunct by Saturn, then the Punarfu dosh occurs. For example, moon here has the conjunction with the Saturn. So there is Punarfu dosh, that means there is a delay in case of the any type of the even normally the delay has been told about the marriage itself regarding the Punarfu, but the experience shows that Punarfu dosh can be for any type of the life event. Anyway, we are going straight away to the marriage part. First most important thing in KP astrology is that whether your moon is reflecting the query or not. That means if the prashna is genuine, your moon should reflect that. If the moon is reflecting all those houses, all those concerned houses, that means the query is genuine. So if we see the event promise, firstly the moon, you can see moon here, it's in the Cancer. It is in the star lord of Saturn. It is in the sub of Jupiter. Moon is in fact displaying 4 and 5. Saturn is displaying 5, 11 and 12. Jupiter is displaying 7, 1 and 10. So that means what? It is displaying the adequate required houses as per the question. That means it is displaying 7th house and 11th house. Positive houses I have written 2, 7, 11 as per the KP, and negative houses I have written 1, 6 and 10. So it is showing 7th house and 11th house. So the query is genuine. No other software gives you all these informations. So 7 and 11, so that means what? We can proceed further with the question. Query is genuine. Then what we need to understand is that whether the houses concerned are also reflecting this particular promise or not. The houses to be judged, positive houses 2, 7 and 11. If you see the second house in fact in the same manner the sublord is Saturn. It is in the star of Mercury and sub of the Mercury. All of these three are showing 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12. That means 7 and 11 is being reflected. That means what? The marriage is promised. The marriage can happen, right? 7th house again, you have the sublord Mercury in the star of Saturn and Rahu. Again, there is no planet in the star of Jupiter. So therefore, Jupiter is the sublord of 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. So again, 7 and 11 is being reflected. So the promise is there for the marriage. You can have one more facility here. The facility is that you can see that if you wish to take, for example, the Rashi position of the nodes, you can take that. For example, suppose Rahu is in the 12th as per the Bhava chart. So you can change it and see what is the position now. So now Rahu comes in 1. So this facility again is not there in any of the software. This facility gives you the proper analysis whether you want to take the nodes position as per Rashi or as per the Bhava chart. That is also possible. So in fact, this particular page gives you the event promise as per the primary house, as per the positive houses 2, 7 and 11, and it is giving you the reflection that whether the event is promised or not. We go further. Let us make it a North Indian chart. I am just now telling you only the KP astrology feature of this particular software. So I would quickly go to the KP astrology. Now you can see here, those who are familiar with the KP astrology, they must be conversant that we take the significators of the houses. So significators for 2 is Mars, for 7 is Jupiter, Saturn and Mercury, for 11 is Moon, Mercury and Rahu, So that means what? You have all the common significators. So none of the software again is accumulating all the common planets, right? All the common significators are there. Further, if you wish, you can select the planets as per your own wish or as per their strength. What is the strength? The strength is that if the sublord promises those positive houses, that means that planet is strong. For example, here you can see here moon is there. Moon is signifying 11th house. Its sublord is signifying 7th house. So it is actually the positive planet. So the software gives you yes. Whereas we have, for example, Jupiter also our significator. Let us analyze Jupiter. Jupiter signifies 7, but your sublord is not signifying any of the positive houses, so the answer is no. So in that manner you can select all the positive planets. For example, here significators as per the sublord, you have Moon, Mercury, Saturn and Rahu only. Moon is signifying 7 as per the sublord. Mercury is signifying 11 as per the sublord. Saturn is signifying 7 and 11 as per the sublord. And Rahu is signifying 11 and 7 as per the sublord. So you have the strongest significators if suppose you are not taking the ruling planets into consideration. So Moon, Mercury, Saturn and Rahu. That is one way of doing the analysis. Another way is that you select the ruling planets. Now here also we have included two options. One option is that you take all the ruling planets. All the ruling planets will appear here. Significators as per current RP. So you have the Jupiter, Saturn, Moon, Mercury, Rahu. That means those which are common with the ruling planets. Or another option is that it might happen that some of the ruling planets may be retro, maybe in the sub of the retro, maybe in the star of the retro. And normally, as we know, that those planets which are retro or which are in the sub and star of the retro are not taken into consideration. However, it is your wish whether you wish to take it or not. So if you don't want to take the retro planets into consideration, you can see here now that it changes to Moon and Mercury. That's how you can do that. So you can select the different significators, and further if you go, you can also see the planet positions. For example, right now his dasha is running about the Mercury, Jupiter is the Bhukti and Mars is your Antra. So you can see here Mercury is signifying 7th house, 11 and 12th house. It is in the sub of Rahu, that is the 12th, and in the sub star also you can see, and the total positive houses are given. So accordingly you can select the dasha which may be more beneficial for the marriage, right? You can also, again here also there is a facility, you can change the nodes position from the bhava chart to the Rashi chart. Just click it, you will see the change. So Rahu right now is in first house. If you click the Rashi position, now if I take it off, now it comes to the 12th house. That's one of the most important facility which gives you the total option to do the judgment regarding the marriage. Later on, we can further do the transit analysis, and all the things are possible through the through this particular software. And this is the first demo. Later on I would share that how to see the transit and how to do the analysis and come to arrive at a particular day. Thank you very much.